because they don't know MJ like how you and I know MJ. They know LeBron. That's their era, and I get it. I only played against LeBron his rookie year, so I don't know. And he's developed into a great player, but I didn't see that development. Mike and I, even though he's older than I am, we locked heads a lot.
This dude here is making an excuse. You witnessed it. You had a front row seat
Michael,
for 20 years.
Michael is the greatest. I will go to my grave with that. That's why I'm
He
saying,
telling you. Mark Jack, he telling you. I hope you're not with Bron. He telling you. He telling you. He knows this is the greatest shooter of all time before Curry. He telling you. There's no debate. What's good with y'all boys, man? Real Game Official, man. We back with another video, man. Shout out once again to Come and Talk to Me podcast. You see what I'm saying, man? The one we just uploaded yesterday, last night, went crazy, man. It's already at 50K, maybe 60K by the time I post this video, man. So I appreciate all the love, all the support, man. Charles Barkley was giving work. He was giving crazy work to Bron and them. So y'all was really messing with that, like the YouTube world and stuff. So I thought to myself, why not experiment and try another one out, man? Because we got Celtics go up 2-0 plus Reggie Miller interview. Part 2, season 1, episode 58. I guess in this episode, man, it was a debate, man. It was another GOAT debate, man. But besides this time though, it was this Reggie Miller, man. And if y'all know, Reggie Miller and Mark Jackson, they actually played in Indiana together. And it was coached by Larry Bird. So I would love to see the competitiveness between both of them when it comes to this debate. See what they talking about, man. So without further ado, man, let's get into this video.
Easy work. So I just remember Gail telling me, look, I'm just letting you know, when you get there early, Kobe's going to want to play you one-on-one. Right? I'm like, what do you mean play? We're just coming off playing MJ, right? Yeah. And, you know, he loved MJ. He wanted to know everything about MJ. So when we get there, he needs to know what was being said in that series. What was Michael saying to you? What were you saying to him? He X's and O's. He wanted to know everything. Yeah. I was like, okay. And, you know, I kept calling Mike, you know, that black cat, you know, this and that black cat. I can't, you know, because, you know, he and I never have had a great relationship. And I kept saying that mother and, you know, man. And he's just looking at me. He's taking notes. He's like, Reg, you're going to refer to me one day as the caramel cat. I'm like, look at this dude, the caramel cat.
He was close, Black Mamba, caramel cat.
He's like, come on, man, let's go play some one-on-one. I'm like, I'm 30. You know, he's at the time maybe 19, 20. I'm like, we're not going to play one-on-one. Thank God the cat started to come in. I was like, how do you want to handle this, man? He's like, I got this. All you need to do is throw lobs all day. He's like, I got this. I'm like, you want to go on like that? He's like, I want to destroy them. I want to kill them. I'm like,
oh my God.
Like this 19-year-old. I was like, this is entertainment. Let's just have some fun. He's like, no, I want to destroy these kids. Who do they think they are to be on the same court with us? I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's go. So I did get on the court and I showed him. He's like, I do want to know one thing, your step back. How do you do this step back going to your left and you pull back and you create so much separation? So I'm kind of showing him. I did show him a couple MJ moves in the post and all that. And this is what I did against them. And this is how I tried to guard him. Lo and behold, fast forward, 3 years later, who we meet in the NBA Finals?
Caramel cat.
That caramel cat. And the Lakers. It's 2-1. They had won the first 2 at home. We won Game 3 in our building. Game 4 is in our building. The great Shaquille O'Neal fouls out. Going into overtime. We got this. Yeah. We had no answer for Shaq. Thank God. We had no answer. And that caramel cat not only used the moves that I showed him on the step back and how to guard MJ in the post and This is what I did against him. He used all those moves
On you.
versus Jack and I in that overtime to win that game and go up 3-1. I'm like, this.
That's
dude
greatness right
fucking
there,
studied.
bro.
Yeah.
He was studying.
That's greatness. That's greatness, bro. That's greatness, man. You get information, bro, that you always need to get the information that you need to learn and make you a beast and make you better as a man. And that's the difference between Bron. We ain't hear no stories about Bron asking questions, trying to get his game to the next level. Like, nah, bro, from all the videos we've been watching, I get that he's too cocky and he thought whatever he was doing was okay. It was the best. It's a difference with these players, bro.
At 19.
At 19.
Wow.
And he took over the game. Got so hot that one possession, I'm like, Reg, let me get him. I got him. It wasn't like I'm thinking I'm going to shut him down. I'm thinking I'm going to hammer him one time, send a message, not on our watch. The dude made a crossover move on me at the top of the key and elevated so fast, I had no opportunity to hit him. I looked at Reg like, you got him. You got him. But,
Yeah,
it shows his mentality and his greatness.
Yeah.
And he prepared for the moment by showing the respect to an all-time great that he had something that I didn't have, and I'm willing to humble myself and take notes and become better so that when the lights come on and I'm in that position, I got all the answers. Think about it. He came to my house as a teenager and in Saddle River, New Jersey. I didn't even know him. Knock on my door and sat for an hour and picked my brains as far as just the league and the things you go through. And so think about if he did it to you, he did it to me. Think about the encounters he's had across, and it showed in his greatness. And he put himself in the GOAT discussion because of his mentality and how prepared he was.
I tell people all the time, him, Michael, Magic Larry, those dudes were always playing chess, while the rest of us were always playing checkers. At times we could be playing chess, certain games. Those dudes always played chess. Always. They never played checkers at all. The only thing they knew how to play checkers. They were always 4 or 5 steps ahead of whatever you thought you were going to do. Now, there was games where I could play chess against certain players. Those dudes were on a different level. And that's why it's funny how Kobe never gets put in that GOAT. It's always LeBron and Michael. I think Kareem should be in a GOAT discussion as well. His name really doesn't get, but no one really talks about Kobe. And if we're going to a playground,
Think about it.
and those dudes are all lined up.
When we're losing the mic, there's nowhere in the world you tell me I'd ever put anybody in that discussion. But watching what Kobe was able to do and watching it up close, it's a toss-up between those two as far as in between those lines.
I told y'all. I told y'all. But y'all don't want to listen.
Rip your heart out with your family in attendance.
And when I say y'all don't want to listen, I'm talking about Bron fans. I'm not talking about my fans. We all know MJ and Bird and Magic and them up there.
I mean, because, again, and I respect,
And Kobe.
I always tell, to me, Michael Jordan is the greatest player. I'll go to my grave with that.
Say that again, please.
They're great.
Say that again for
Not today.
for
Not
this young
today.
buck. No, say that for the young
I'm
buck.
tired. I had no yesterday. Don't do this.
No,
today.
fatigue is not-
today.
fatigue
What are
is
we
not
doing?
an excuse.
Why do you like throwing me up as a sacrificial lamb? He wants me to say LeBron is the greatest, so they can do it in the comments. Okay, LeBron is the greatest to me. Okay.
But I can understand that because they don't know MJ like how you and I know MJ. They know LeBron. That's their era. And I get it. I only played against LeBron his rookie year. So I don't know. And he's developed into a great player. But I didn't see that development. Mike and I, even though he's older than I am, we locked heads
Oh my
a
goodness.
lot.
This dude here is making an excuse. You witnessed it. You had a front row seat
Michael,
for 20 years.
Michael is the greatest. I will go to my grave with that. That's why I'm
He
saying,
telling you. Mark Jack, he telling you. I hope you're not with Bron. He telling you. He telling you. He knows this is the greatest shooter of all time before Curry. He telling you. There's no debate.
In terms of Kobe, I think it's a knock on Kobe because people say, well, we already witnessed that with number 23.
Yeah.
You know, so it can't be Kobe. Whereas, you know, LeBron's bigger, stronger,
Yeah.
you know, now 21 years. That's why the comparison is more so LeBron and MJ. But, I mean, people forget about Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan has to be, is he the greatest ever?
No, greatest what? Power forward?
Oh,
player.
he's definitely the greatest power
Yeah,
forward.
he's not in
But
the,
in
he's
terms-
not,
yeah,
he's
we
not,
stretching
we're
the-
not
we
doing
stretching
that.
the
We're
list
not
a
doing
little
that.
No,
too far.
He's
hold
the
up.
greatest
Uncle
power
Rez,
forward
he
ever.
can't be
He's
on
not
the-
in the
yeah,
GOAT
yeah, we
discussion.
stretching the list
And
a
I
little
say
too.
that with
You
great
doing what he
respect.
did with Caitlin Clark.
I'm getting
earlier.
ready to throw you off the set. No, you know that's not true. No, he's the
gotta stop
greatest
it. We
power
gotta
forward
stop at
ever.
some point.
But we're not going to stretch it to him being in the GOAT conversation. And I say that with great respect for him.
5 rings, 3 MVPs, all defensive player for 10 plus years.
We know his resume.
Okay.
I can name you 10 other guys that you got to put in that conversation if you're going to go that far.
Who?
Wilt.
Not 5. Will has won 2 championships, right? No.
I didn't know we judge as champions.
Yes,
No, that's not how you judge.
Oh, yes, you do.
No, that's not how
yes,
we
you
judge.
do.
Then
That's
you
not
gotta-
how
Yes, you do. Stop lying. Stop lying.
Wait,
You
you
got
don't
those-
judge greatness?
not on how many championships you won.
Even if that's the criteria, though, then
on.
You
have
could have
to
signed.
build-
You
Come
could've
on, Mark
signed-
Jackson.
You could
I
have
mess
signed.
with you, but you
No,
happy.
Bill Russell wasn't the
2007.
best player on his team.
How disrespectful
You're so
is this dude?
disrespectful.
Bill Russell.
It was great, but was
I'm
he
getting
the,
ready to throw
You're
you
so
off the set.
was he the
man.
greatest player on his team?
Yes. Yes.
He wasn't?
You were just throwing shots on Russell, Wilt, anybody else you want to? How about Magic? Magic's in the discussion.
I would go Kareem first.
No, I'm just giving you 10, 11 guys if you want to say Duncan.
Magic change. We'll never see another 6'9" point guard.
For real.
So he's unique enough.
I'm a Magic guy. I understand that. I have no problem with that. But you are out of line, my friend.
I'm out of line. No, you're out of line.
All right, John, I got to reel this back in because we were supposed to touch on this NBA Finals. So part 2 is going to come out Monday. Game 1 has already been played. But I want to get y'all predictions of what your outlook of this Finals is going to be.
This is an exceptional final, I believe. Again, coming off of the Western Conference Finals and having a chance to watch Dallas and Minnesota, and then last year having the Boston Celtics lose to Miami in that 7-game epic series. Dallas to me is the wild card because they've got 2 dudes that you could just throw them the ball, and they can just go to work and finish it for you. And I like the pieces that they added halfway through the season in P.J. Washington and Daniel Gafford. They have great size with Gafford and Lively, both of them playing about 24 to 26 minutes, splitting time at that center position. But Boston has 4 dudes that can guard those 2 dudes, White, Holiday, Brown, and Tatum. So are you asking me who am I going to go with?
I think that was the question 20
That's
minutes ago.
You learned from him. That was amazing.
I had to set it up
He
front.
covered every base.
That was great.
You got to cover both
So it's going to be a
bases.
tie. All right.
I'm going to rock with Dallas
All right.
because I just think something special is Luka's, man.
You on the same wave as him. Let me ask you.
Man.
Let me ask you this: is Luka the best player in this series?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think it's close.
I agree.
I don't think it's even close. And I love Tatum, but sometimes to me, Boston has a tendency to play down.
Yeah.
They did it in Miami, the Miami series this year. They did it to a certain degree against the Pacers in the conference finals. Even though they swept them, they should have lost game 1.
Yeah.
But they ended up winning. I can't fault them for doing
That he's not going to be bothered
no.
by the booing in Boston or the fans saying different things. He's at a different place in his life, and I think he's embracing the challenge
I'd probably say Clay a little bit.
I agree. I see the similarities, the size, 6'6", 6'7".
Amongst those three guys, that has permeated through 4 championships. And I know people don't want to say that. And
Y'all, man, that's the end of the video, man. I love the context of the mentality of Kobe, mentality of Jordan, and I do agree on what he was saying about Duncan. He not in that discussion. He should be. Duncan was dominant, real dominant. So he got to be in that conversation for real. You see what I'm saying? But that's gonna be the end of the video, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. I'm gonna be dropping some more videos. So I'm gonna see y'all.